to be a part of this extraordinary event in your lives as you are about to give rings and vows before your family and friends. And I also want to offer greetings on behalf of Christina and Brandon to you, the assembled guests who are gathered here today. And let me also say to the guests that you have been invited here for a holy purpose, not just to witness a wedding, but to actually participate, in a sense, with your thoughts and your prayers. And as special guests, you are here because this couple feels close to you and asks that you join with them in this act of sacred purpose. You represent symbolically all the people who they hope and desire will be touched by their lives as a couple. So, Christina and Brandon, we join with you on this day as you commit before God and these witnesses that from this point forward, you shall live as one. Now, marriage is an honorable estate. It's not to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly. You've taken time to prepare yourself for this, which I commend you for. You've made a deliberate and paramount decision in choosing to marry each other today. You are entering into a sacred covenant as life partners. And when tending flowers in a garden, the quality your marriage will reflect the effort you put into nurturing that relationship. You have the opportunity to go forward from this day to create a faithful, loving, and a tender relationship. And so we all wish for you to have the wisdom and the compassion and steadfastness to create a peaceful sanctuary in your home in which both of you can grow in love. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, even teacher. For you have learned much from one another over these years. Shortly, you shall say a few words that will take you to a much higher commitment to each other than ever before. Today, you shall say to the world, we are husband and wife. We are living in very challenging times. Life changes often and quickly. You will be facing myriad of challenges, I'm sure, but marriage is not to be an escape from the world, but rather to somehow make the world a better place because of your love for each other and how you might want to serve others as well. To work at making things better in this world. Your marriage, you desire, will benefit and be productive for others as you endeavor to live as one. So to you, Christina, may I just say that Brandon is a gift. He is not a gift for you alone. It is God's will that you love him, that he will become all he was meant to be. Loving him means seeing the good in him, accepting him for who he is and who he will be, so that he might face this world with strength and with vigor. Brandon, your part, although Christina is a gift from God to you, she is not a gift intended for you alone either. Love Christina so that she too might become all she was created to be. Beautiful, steadfast, brave, truthful. That the world will benefit from Christina's life and her character. May Christina learn to rest in you as she experiences your consistent care and love for her. Christina, from this point forward, Brandon's needs will carry the same priority as your own. Likewise, Brandon, from this point forward, Christina's life essentials will be seen to be as central to you as your own. You shall not be as two conflicting or competing forces, but rather the coming together of your lives should lead you to harmony and oneness. To both of you, as I urge you to release at this time all impediments to your joy in your marriage. In this moment, and consistently throughout your union, may you forgive each other any past and future transgressions. Allow the spirit of forgiveness to wash over your relationship every day. Living free from divisiveness can only be done by keeping your commitment to love one another as the driving force in your relationship. May you learn to experience God's love for each other. May you rejoice in the plan that he has for you. Now, I want to address the Mayo family and the Nagan family, parents particularly of Christina and Brandon, and I want to congratulate you on the part you have played in bringing them to this point in their life. And they have approached this marriage with vigor and maturity, and they've gone through several hours of counseling and even more hours of reading and study. On their behalf, on behalf of all of those here, I want to thank you, for you are not giving away a daughter or a son as much as gaining a daughter and a son. With this marriage, God joins your two families. So with this in mind, I'm going to ask the DeMayo family to take this man, Brandon, as your son. Will you accept him into your family?
We will.
We will.
Into your heart. Accept him into your heart as a son to you at this moment. If that is what you desire, would you say we will?
We will.
To the Nagan family, I ask you the same. Will you take this woman, Christina, into your hearts, that she may live from this day as your daughter or sister and beloved to Brandon? If so, answer by saying we will. May the joy of this marriage expand, I should say, throughout all of your families. Christina and Brandon, I want to challenge you now to keep the vital wonder of your relationship through vows. May you have the capacity to grow and change together. May you maintain spontaneity, flexibility, and a sense of humor, particularly that. I urge you to avail yourselves to share your real feelings, to spend time together as often as you can, express gratitude no matter what daily struggles you may encounter. I encourage you to see the meaning of life through the prism of your love, to nurture each other to fullness and wholeness as you learn to love each other more deeply. Christina, Brandon, please exchange vows to one another. First of all, Brandon, do you take this woman, Christina, to be your lawful and spiritually wedded wife, to love her and cherish her, honor and sustain her through times of darkness as well as light, henceforth and always? Do you promise that times of trouble will not deter you or tempt you to forsake this love? Do you commit before God and the friends and family assembled here to honor this vow unto all your days? If so, answer by saying, I do.
I do.
Christina, do you take this man, Brandon, to be your lawful and spiritually wedded husband? To love him and to cherish him, to honor and sustain him through times of darkness as well as light, henceforth and always? Do you promise that times of trouble will not deter you or tempt you to forsake this love? May you commit before God and the friends and family assembled here to honor this vow unto all your days, if so answer by saying, I do.
I do.
Brandon, before we give out rings, I understand you have some vows that you've written that you want to say to Christine. Please do so.
My love for you feels like everything to me. It's fundamentally changed who I am as a person. It's given me a purpose beyond myself, a reason to be better every day. And I'll tell you and everybody that since I've met you, every day has been better than the one before. And I look forward to sharing a lifetime of those days together.
That was the end, so it's good.
Cool.
That was it. Amen. All right. Brandon, you determined to seal your vows by the giving and receiving of rings. And rings are a sacred symbol. They signal to others that you are in exclusive commitment to your beloved. And the precious metal from which they are forged reminds you of the precious possession you have in marriage, an intimate circle that form reminding you that your new relationship is to never end. Do you have a symbol of your love?
Bush might have gotten away.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my promise
I give my promise
that from this day forward,
from this day forward,
you shall not walk alone. May my heart be your shelter, and my arms be your home. May we walk together through all things.
we walk together through all things.
May you feel deeply loved,
Feel deeply loved.
for indeed you are. May you always see your innocence in my eyes.
May you always see the face.
With this ring I give you my heart.
This ring, I give you
No more precious gift can I give.
my precious gift.
I'm honored to call you my wife. Now I understand you have vows that you want to read.
So we made it. I knew early on things would be different with you. I remember one of our first breakfast dates, and we looked around and everyone else was eating lunch. And without us knowing, hours had passed, and everyone else around us was eating lunch, and that was what was happening between us. The world would slow as time rustled around us. Writing these vows was more challenging than I expected. For anyone here, you know I'm rarely at a loss for words or emotion. Brandon, I love you. Please, and I can get my sleep. You're a great man. You're intelligent. You're curious. You're quick to smile. And generous. You receive the good in everyone. You always give the benefit of the doubt. You're someone I can truly be myself with. You appreciate me for who I am, even though who I am is an imperfect person. And you always forgive me fully when I'm wrong. As we work on this wedding, there's always so much focus on promises of love, but I think that's easy. It's easy to make promises when things aren't real. But what I love about us as a couple is our ability to communicate, support each other, and work as a team when things are tough. As we move forward in life, these are some of the promises I make to you. I promise to be steadfast when times are tough. I promise to be focused. I promise to be forgiving and kind. I promise to believe in your dreams and always support you. I promise to respect and trust, and I promise to always work on being a good partner. I can't wait to see what the future holds for us. I promise to build you a beautiful life. And I promise to be practical in your life.
So, Christina, you two have chosen to show a symbol of your love through a ring. You have a ring with you there. Could you repeat these vows after me as you put
I don't know. This one, right?
no, it's usually this one. This one. Okay. With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my promise
I give you my
that from
promise
this day forward,
that from this day
you
forward
shall not walk alone.
you shall not walk alone.
May my heart be your shelter,
May my heart be your
and
shelter,
my arms be your help.
and my arms be your
May
home.
we walk together through all things.
May we walk together through all things.
May you feel deeply loved, for indeed you are.
May you feel deeply loved, for indeed you are.
And may you always see your innocence in my eyes.
And may you always be your innocence.
With this ring I give you my heart.
With this ring I give you my heart.
No more precious gift can I give.
I have no more precious gift to give.
I'm honored to call you my husband.
I am honored to call you my husband.
We have a home.
Love each other from this day forward, and these hands will be that you hold tomorrow and the next day and into the next decade. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong, and full of love for one another. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as you build your life together, the hands that will touch you with love and tenderness through the years, and the hands that will comfort you like no others can. These are the hands that will hold you through grief, fear, and hardship. These are the hands that will wipe tears of joy and sorrow from your eyes. And these are the hands that will tenderly hold your children. These are the hands that will hold your family together and that will give you strength when you need it. These are the hands that, even when wrinkled and spotted with age, will still be reaching for yours.
Brandon and Christina have consented together in holy matrimony and have witnessed the same before God and His company, and thereto have pledged their faith each to the other by joining hands and giving and receiving rings. In accordance with the laws of God in the state of Minnesota, I now pronounce that they are husband and wife, no longer two, but now one, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Those whom God has joined together, let no man put asunder. You may kiss the bride. May the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make His face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord turn His face towards you and give you peace. I'd like to present to you. You have a beautiful life ahead of you too. So I'm going to present to you with great pleasure Brandon and Christina Nagin.